Today we're going to be taking a look at the LG Ultragear 27GR95QE 240Hz 1440p OLED gaming monitor's manual. Does this monitor accept a 4K 60Hz signal? Does it accept a 4K 120Hz signal like the 32GQ850? I'll bring you the proof so you can see the 32GQ850 is not a fluke and it's actually in the manual. And of course taking an overall look at the whole manual to see what LG has cooking up for this monitor in early 2023. Also friends, we will be taking a look at the picture settings for the Samsung G8 OLED as that manual has also been released. And I do want to talk about the Game Motion Plus feature that's on the S95B QD OLED and QN90B mini LED TVs. It also seems to include that here in this QD OLED monitor. And in case you have that monitor, I'll tell you what you need to do to enable it so you can test it out for yourselves. Hi friends and welcome to Viktors Reality. Let's get into it. Now this manual was released by LG, the LG Ultragear 27GR95QE. I myself am very excited to see this awesome technology finally in a 27-inch form factor. You can see friends, the LG remote looks awesome. For a monitor, right? OLED technology, the slimness design of this whole monitor and that hexagon lighting. I don't know, that little bar under the monitor looks really cool, really shiny. It looks purple. I wonder if that's the actual color or if it's just reflections. Here I have the whole monitor menu, so you don't have to download it and waste your time. But so far what I've been able to see is that the menu looks exactly like the 32GQ850 and 950. I mean, the body looks exactly the same with the hexagon look, but it is including a remote. So you can see right here, friends, it's not like the solar charged Samsung remote. You do have to replace the battery if it stops working, but it even tells you the replacement battery size. So you should have no trouble buying this or ordering it online from the store you choose. The power button, the input select mode, the volume, mute, the brightness adjustment. That's really handy and very cool. The back button, the overall settings menu button, and a reader mode, and that's from the top half. On the bottom half of the controller, we do have a user-defined key button, an OLED care button, the DTS Headphone X control, and the sound out that changes the audio output method. Very handy, everything literally at your fingertips. And you can see here friends from the picture presets. In game mode, Gamer 1, Gamer 2, FPS, RTS, Vivid Reader. Reader mode optimizes the scenes for reading documents. You can adjust the brightness of the screen in the OSD menu. HDR effect, sRGB mode. You can change the color weakness and calibration 1 and 2. So exactly like the 32GQ850 and 950, you can access all of this through the remote. As we see more smart features in monitors, we will be seeing the controller as a standard in every single package. But basically friends, everything is here, from the black stabilizer to the energy saving to the hexagon lighting. You can take care of all of that in the main menu. And once I get my monitor in, I'll give you a walkthrough on the whole menu system and see how it compares versus the 32GQ850. I say 850 friends because this is a 1440p 240Hz monitor, so we can compare this directly to the 32GQ850, which is one of my favorite monitors of 2022. The best bang for your buck monitor, I believe. The best all-arounder, as the 950 is reserved for 4K, which I'm sure we will see a 4K version later this year, of course, with the increased price. But one of the main things I want to point out in this video, friends, with the 27GR95QE, does it accept a 4K 120Hz signal like the 32GQ850? First, so you can see what I'm talking about, on the 32GQ850, here with the HDMI timing, you can see 4K 120Hz is accepted. The vertical frequency, Hertz, with the preset mode of 4K, you can see it's not a fluke, it's not a glitch. This monitor can accept it. And this is great for media streaming devices, for other consoles in the future that don't have a built-in scaler. Imagine if a Nintendo Switch Pro comes out and it does not support 1440p, you'd be stuck at 1080p. But with this, you would actually be able to see the 4K 120Hz or whatever they support. And that 4K 120Hz signal is awesome to have in order to bridge you over a true 4K 120Hz panel. For under $500, there is no way you can lose. But going back now to the 27GR95QE, it seems to be capped at 60 Hz. 4K 60 Hz. It does accept a 4K 60 Hz signal, which is awesome, as I'm sure many of you will be happy with, but it does not do 120 Hz like the 32GQ850. I was really hoping this was going to be 4K 120 Hz. It's not the case. And again, this is the manual. Until we get our monitor in, we will test it out for ourselves. But according to the manual, it will not accept a 4K 120Hz signal. You can see right here with the DisplayPort, 1440p, 240 Hz. 239.97 Hz, basically 240. So no issues there. It's just the HDMI timing. 4K 60 Hz is the max on this OLED monitor. While again, the under $500 LG Ultragear 32GQ850, right here with the DisplayPort, 1440p, 260 Hz overclocked, while native is 240 Hz, and that's through DisplayPort. But with HDMI, we can do 4K 120 Hz. This is important, friends, because in the comments I have been seeing many say it's a glitch, it's not working properly. No, this is how it's supposed to work. Thankfully, I haven't had any issues with the PC not being able to detect a 1440p 260 or 240Hz signal. And I've shown you in my first impressions video with Call of Duty, 4K 120Hz works perfectly, no issues whatsoever. Here's the confirmation, friends, and the manual. 4K 120Hz is accepted. Now moving on over to the beautiful Samsung OLED G8 or G8 OLED, however you want to say it. The manual has been released. And also we will get this monitor in-house very soon. And I love my Samsung QD OLED S95B, my QN90B, my QN90A. So I'm very familiar with the menu system. And the first time I saw Game Motion Plus on QD OLED, or if you would say OLED, it just took my gaming to the next level. And confirmation from my friends on my Discord and on Twitter and my channel, there seems to be a Game Motion Plus option available. So today I want to show you how to enable it. Again, until we get ours in, I won't know for sure. I can only go by from what they're saying and what the manual is showing here. But as you can see, exactly like a QD OLED S95B TV. I'm sure many of you got that for Christmas, and I'm sure you're loving it. The best valued QD OLED or OLED TV on the market today. Who knows what 2023 will bring? Like that new patent from Samsung, True Black. We shall see. Filmmaker mode is included. Dynamic, standard, movie, and filmmaker mode. I will be able to test more of these features out when I get my Odyssey G6 in later this week. So check out the playlist or hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date on these awesome Odyssey monitors. But showcasing here everything you can do in the monitor menu. But basically everything like the S95B or QN90B menu is here. But the main thing I wanted to showcase here was game mode. As you can see, when you connect a video game console such as a PlayStation or Xbox, game mode is set to auto. And why is this section important? Well, Game Motion Plus seems to be included in this monitor, as this monitor is the only version to have a Samsung Quantum processor. And by having that, maybe not, they can add the Game Motion Plus feature. Now it's showing here in the manual that it is included. And my friends who have this monitor say it's grayed out. Now friends, if it's grayed out, it may be because of this reason. Game Motion Plus only activates when VRR is not enabled. So you have to have it disabled. And you have to have it on a standard or fast response time preset. It won't work if you have it on the fastest. And it only works on a 60Hz signal, because it's trying to double it, interpolate the image to look semi-120. Remember, this is all software, hardware based. This is not native. A 4K 120Hz signal will disable Auto Motion Plus because 4K 120Hz is the max. 120Hz is what the chip is trying to produce. 1080p, 1440p, 4K. So basically, in a sense, the chip is trying to do all that at 120Hz when you have it set at 60. And if you have it set at 30, it's trying to do 60. It's trying to double it. You get what I'm saying? So disable VRR and make sure any signal is at 60Hz. That is not needed for PC because we're going above the 120Hz signal. We're hitting 165, 175 on QD OLED. You get what I'm saying? So example, a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, 4K 60 or 1440p 60 should be able to work to give you that smoothness in game. Now I am not sure if this specific monitor can accept a 4K 60Hz signal, but it should, because all Odyssey monitors that I own accept a 4K 60Hz signal. But with this processor, we would be able to get a smoother, clearer image on a regular 4K 60Hz signal. Not many games are native 4K 120Hz, and we still don't know if this monitor can accept a 4K 120Hz signal, like the 27GR95QE4k120hz, which I doubt. I don't think it would be able to. So with this processor, when you hook up your Xbox at 4K 60Hz, and you get all the bells and whistles at 60Hz, because usually when you enable in-game at 120Hz, it lowers the graphics to achieve that frame rate. The monitor will do all the work and give you a smoother experience of a semi-20 look, which if you saw my QN90B video with Battlefield 2042, it is amazing, so fluid. It's basically like DLSS 3 for your TV, for your consoles. If you have a 4090, you know what I'm talking about. And if you use it to get that extra frame look, because that's what it's doing, it's introducing an extra frame. This is basically the same idea. So friends, just wanted to bring you that information. It looks like Game Motion Plus should be able to work on these monitors. So I hope this manual stays true to this specific monitor, and they're not just doing a generic look at the menu, because then if you buy certain monitors or TVs, it won't work. So we shall see. Actually, the Samsung G8 OLED manual is so huge, there's no way for me to put it in a video. But this is the major point I want to make. Game Motion Plus may be available on this monitor on consoles. That is amazing. Remember, PC is not needed because we are passing the 120Hz. And anything above 120Hz, the Game Motion chip, the Game Motion Plus, the Quantum processor cannot produce. So that's void, right? Anyway, friends, I hope you found this video helpful. I can't wait to get these monitors in-house. The LG 27GR95QE 240Hz OLED 1440p gaming monitor, and the Samsung Odyssey G8 OLED. The future is here and looking very bright. So friends, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button so more people can see it to help them make that awesome buying decision. And consider subscribing if you want more information on these two amazing monitors. Thanks for watching, friends. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys next time.